Vanakkam, welcome to a4e channel. If you are visiting this channel for the first time, please do subscribe the channel. We are all using two-wheelers and four-wheelers. To maintain it in a good condition, we are servicing it frequently. But during the service engineer will ask us to replace few parts. We blindly accept and agree to replace the parts. But do we really know that whether those parts are to be changed or not? In this video, we are going to see how to maintain the four-wheeler in a good condition. To maintain the car in a good condition, we need to look into three things. First thing, when and what time the part needs to be checked. Second thing, what are the part needs to be checked during the regular service. Third thing, average lifespan of parts with respect to kilometer and duration. First, we can see what are the part needs to be checked during the general service. During the general service, oil filters, air filters, brakes, battery conditions, tire conditions, all electrical cables and wiping blades. These are the parts basically we need to check during the general service. For maintaining the car in a good condition, especially new cars, needs to be serviced in first 2000 or 5000 kilometers, and every 5000 kilometers and 10,000 kilometers every car needs to be serviced. For all the new cars, the first service is very critical. It's because the car manufacturing date and the delivery date when we bought is almost 60 to 90 days. It varies according to the brands. So first service needs to be done on time. That is usually in the first 2000 kilometers or first 1 month or 3 months. It also varies according to the brands. In the first service, all the parts will be investigated by the service engineer to cross-verify whether all the parts are working in the good condition. Thereafter, all the cars needs to be serviced every 5000 kilometer or 10,000 kilometer once to maintain it in a good condition. Even though if the car is not used regularly and the kilometers are not reached, to maintain it in a good condition, we need to service the cars every 6 months or yearly once. Sometimes we may see few indications like engine oil, engine symbol or high temperature in the instrument cluster or displays. Please do not ignore, take the car immediately to the service station. Let me tell how to maintain engine in a good condition. For every 5000 km once, check the levels of engine oil. If the engine oil levels are less, top up the engine oil. For every 10,000 km once, change the oil filters, replace the engine oil to maintain your car and to feel the smoothness of your engine during driving, and also the lifespan of engine will be increased. Next, we can look about air conditioning system. Air coolant oil and AC gas levels will not be decreased usually unless until there is a leakage. So it can be checked every 50,000 km once, and if the levels are less, it can be top up. Normally, we are using ACs all the time when we drive the cars, due to which lots of dust are deposited in the air filters. So air filters needs to be cleaned frequently and it needs to be replaced every 10,000 km once to maintain the AC in a good condition and to get better cooling effect. Next, we can see about battery conditions. In batteries, we need to frequently check distilled water levels, and if the levels are less, it should be top up. To get a good battery life, we should not use headlights, audio systems, power windows, wiping blades which consume more battery supply without starting the engine of the car. Normally, the lifespan of battery will be 3 to 4 years, and if with respect to kilometers, it will be 50,000 to 70,000 kilometers. Then it needs to be replaced. That's why usually the warranty of batteries will be given as 3 to 4 years. Next, we can see about braking systems. Brake pads needs to be checked every 20,000 km once, and every 40,000 km once brake drum needs to be checked. Meanwhile, if you feel like any scratching noise while applying the brakes, brake drums and brake pad needs to be checked immediately in the service center, and it might need a replacement. To get a long life for brake pads and braking drums, whenever we come back from a rainy drive, we need to clean the brake pads and brake drums. That is, we need to wash the wheels immediately so that the dusts are not deposited. Next, we can see about clutch. This is a frequently used part while driving, since for each and every gear shifting we need to use it. To get a better life, we need to take away our legs once we finish shifting the gears. If we follow this pattern of driving, even the mileage of your car will be increased. Usually, the lifespan of clutch plate would be 70,000 kilometers. Next, we can see about wiping blades. Never use the wipers without the water in the front glass. To get a better life for your wipers, use the wiper while driving in rain, or when water splashed in the front glass, or while using wash and wipe feature in the wiper stock. The same is applicable for your rear wiping blades as well. If you feel any scratching noise while using the wipers, it's time for replacement of your wiping blades. Next, we can see how to maintain a good tire conditions. Tire pressure level should be checked frequently. The pressure level should be as per the recommendations from the brand. It will be available at the bottom near the seat when you open the driver side door. To get a better life for your tires, wheel alignment and balancing is very important. We need to check the wheel alignment and balancing every 5,000 km once. And during the wheel alignment and balancing, all the four wheels should be rotated either clockwise or anti-clockwise, or even diagonally they will rotate. So rotating of wheels will give a better life for your tires. Usually the lifespan of tires would be 50,000 to 70,000 kilometers. This will be applicable for personal or cell phone cars. The average running kilometers will be around 10,000 kilometers per year. It will vary for commercial or taxi segments. The average running kilometers will be 200 to 300 kilometers per day. The service plans for commercial cars will be explained in my upcoming videos. For safety driving, use seat belts and do not use mobile phones while driving the car. The Tamil version of the car maintenance video is already been published in the channel. You can find the link in the description. Thanks for watching this video. If you like the video, give a thumbs up. Share the video if it is useful. If you find informative, do subscribe the channel. Vanakkam.